Now when performing a squat, we need to make sure that we're in our good posture and good technique. So your feet are hip width apart, toes point out slightly to create a little bit more stability and base, shoulders back, chest out, and shoulders drawn down from your ears. Now with squats, it's very important to keep your head pointing forward. Try to pick a point up a little bit higher than your neutral zone, so in line with your eyes. That'll just keep your heads up nice and tall when we go through our squatting phase. From here, when we sit down, you want the pressure on your heels, and you want to be sitting to around a chair height and then coming back up. For beginners, it's good to have maybe a bench behind you to just have that touching format. And when you stand up, we stand up to a full extension so our legs are nice and straight. Now the main thing here is that we're keeping a neutral spine, you're not tucking your hips under. So it's really important that when you move, that your hips are the first movement and not your knees. If your knees move first, you're far more likely to project your body forward and therefore placing a lot of stress on your knees. So we want to really stay up nice and tall, shift your body weight back, pressure on the heels, and shift from your hips. Now I like to bring my hands forward to create a little bit of a counterbalance. That just helps me support with balance. Now this same technique is applied in our squat jumps as well. So it's a squat, we just apply a jump at the end of it. So it's the exact same technique. Now when performing a squat jump, remember that your feet are hip width apart. We squat, and then we jump, and then we absorb the shock before we stop the movement. If you jump and land into it without absorbing the shock, you're far more likely to hurt your knees or your lower back.